Hi everyone, it is so good to see you on this Friday. Welcome to KREM 2 News at Noon. I'm Laura Papetti. And we begin by talking about the weather. Thomas, it is definitely feeling cooler out there today, but we may be seeing even colder temperatures as we roll into the weekend.
Yeah, that's right, Laura. Just the next couple days will be another degree or two colder day after day. Nothing severe, no dramatic drop off in terms of temperatures. Just enough for us to say, this is now the coldest moment of the winter time so far. Yesterday, the high was just 29 degrees. And right now, a little bit of some cloud cover has rolled back into the area. If it stays cloudy, it's going to stay in the 20s again. If the sunshine can make an appearance, we'll at least get to 30 degrees for today, but not much more than that. A look at current temperatures across the region, probably a little bit more sunshine just off to the east here, where it's 32 in Liberty Lake and 31 in Coeur d'Alene versus, again, 27, 28 between Spokan and the Valley. So I mentioned yesterday was 29 degrees. That was the first time our high temperature ended up below 30 degrees since last January. It was 362 consecutive days of at least 30 degrees or above for highs. That was the second longest streak of that particular metric. You got to go back to basically 1953 to find the last time that we had such a long and prolonged, fairly mild winter stretch of weather between two winters in a row. But as we go into this weekend, this is the Arctic air. The core of it is going to blast into the northern plains, but we're right on just kind of the tip of this over on the western edge of that cold front. But I'll show you how much colder temperatures will be both during the day and at night as we head throughout this weekend.
Thomas, thank you. The Supreme Court ruled within the last 6 hours to uphold the federal law banning TikTok if it is not sold. Congress required that TikTok's China-based parent company called ByteDance divest the company by this Sunday. That is one day before President-elect Donald Trump's inauguration. President Biden says that he will hold off on enforcing the TikTok ban, letting Donald Trump take over, he says, when he gets into office. Donald Trump called to ban the app originally. However, he has since said he means to keep it available in the U.S. Right now, no word from his transition team on how they intend to accomplish this. In our ongoing Boomtown series, we track growth here in the Inland Northwest. The city of Hayden is now charging developers more for new builds in the city to try to help with its ongoing growth. Earlier this week, Hayden City Council voted unanimously to approve the impact fee increase. An impact fee is money that the city charges developers for new builds within city limits. Our news partners at the Coeur d'Alene Press found out under the adopted fee, developers will see a 5% increase. The council president questioned why more is not being done.
We're faced with, we have a real problem with congestion we have for a long time, is how are we going to fix it? And we just keep kicking the can down the road.
The city's public works director says impact fees are, quote, designed to pay for projects that are associated with growth. A Hayden resident expressed similar concerns during public comment.
If you don't build it, they won't come. Why will people come here if there's no infrastructure for them, if there's no room for them?
City officials say the impact fees will help fund fixes to parks and transportation. The new fee took effect on Wednesday, meaning any new building permit application will include those higher impact fees. And our partners at the Coeur d'Alene Press reporting the Post Falls City Council unanimously voted to fill in their second council seat. Aaron Plew was voted in last night. He was one of 4 candidates that were interviewed for that seat. Plew's background is in the battery industry and moved to the area 4 years ago. All right, 12:04, the city of Spokan is getting kicked from the region's emergency dispatch network entirely. The Spokan Regional Emergency Communications Board of Directors made that decision yesterday. We've been following the negotiations to integrate the city into the regional system for dispatching first responders for more than a year. The Spokan Fire Department has been using the regional system since 2022. The loss of the system will lead to delays, miscommunication, and coordination problems with other agencies. Mayor Lisa Brown also expressed disappointment with the move. In a statement, she accused regional officials of unreasonable deadlines, an artificial sense of urgency, and creating, quote, unnecessary tension between regional partners. Spokane Valley Fire Department Fire Commissioner responding to the decision saying, quote, while Mayor Brown characterizes SREC's actions as unreasonable, the reality is that the city's approach has consistently delayed progress and undermined regional cooperation, jeopardizing the efficiency and effectiveness of emergency communications across the entire area. Officials from the city and county say they'll work to create a new system that gives everyone in the region the same access to emergency services.
I think the message that I have to say is that we're going to take the next 12 months and we're going to build the strongest system that we can.
We all are committed to mutual aid to the city of Spokane when they need it, and I would suspect that the city still agrees to provide mutual aid to our agencies when we need it.
So city leaders have now until January 1st of next year to create that new system.